Raider Nation, are you ready? Because the winds of destiny are swirling around our beloved silver and black, and the forecast is chaotic. There's a storm brewing on the horizon, a thunderous rumble of uncertainty that could either shatter our hopes or ignite a firestorm of triumph. We're standing at a crossroads, where heart-wrenching news on a cornerstone of our defense collides head-on with a dazzling, game-changing opportunity to electrify our offense, while in the background, a ghost from our past is whispering tales of redemption, seeking a second chance far, far away. Can you feel the tension in the air? The fear that creeps into your bones when you hear whispers of a player, a crucial piece of our defensive puzzle, facing a season on the sidelines? The hope that surges through your veins when you imagine a legitimate superstar wearing our colors, making plays that would set Allegiant Stadium on fire? And the sheer, unadulterated curiosity about a former first-round pick, a player many had written off, rising from the ashes like a phoenix, but for another team? This is not just news, Raider Nation. This is the very pulse of our team, a symphony of suspense and possibility. Don't just stand there, silver and black faithful. Hit that like button if your heart beats for the Raiders, smash that comment section with your rawest emotions, and if you haven't already, subscribe to stay on top of every single twist and turn of this incredible journey. We're on the brink of something huge, something that could define our season, define our future. Will our defense crumble under a devastating blow, or will our offense ascend to new heights with a megastar addition? And what about that prodigal son finding his path elsewhere? The answers are coming, and the first revelation is a gut punch to our defensive dreams. Raider Nation, brace yourselves. The whispers, the fears, they're becoming a chilling reality. Our defensive line, the very heart of our trench warfare, is facing a potentially season-ending blow. The powerhouse, the game wrecker, Christian Wilkins, the man we brought in to dominate, might miss the entire 2025 NFL season. Can you believe it? After playing just 5 measly games in 2024 due to that cursed Jones fracture, reports are screaming that he might need another surgery on that troublesome foot. Another surgery! My God, the very thought sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? This is the player we invested a staggering $110 million over 4 years to anchor our defense, to wreak havoc in opposing backfields. And now, confusion, setbacks, and a walking boot that just won't seem to stay off. The medical team is hinting at surgery, a final desperate measure that would sideline him for all of 2025, leaving a gaping hole in our defense. Imagine, Raider Nation, the absence of that dominant presence, the disruption he brings, the sheer terror he instills in quarterbacks and running backs. It's a nightmare unfolding before our very eyes. The excitement we had for his arrival, for the impact he was supposed to make, is now clouded by a terrifying uncertainty. Will our D-line hold up? Can anyone fill those massive shoes? This is more than just an injury. It's a strategic crisis. And as we grapple with this crushing news, another narrative from our past is surfacing, a story of unexpected comeback in the unlikeliest of places. And just when you thought your Raider heart couldn't take anymore, the universe throws another curveball, albeit one with a strange twist of irony. Remember the roller coaster ride, the heartbreak, the frustration with a certain former first-round pick? Well, Raider Nation, get this. That prodigal son, Damon Arnette Jr., the cornerback whose tenure with us was less than stellar, is making a comeback. But not with us. Oh no. He's found a new home with the Houston Texans, and what's even crazier, our former head coach, the legendary John Gruden, is publicly, passionately vouching for him. Gruden, with that unmistakable fire in his eyes, is declaring that Arnette has a whole new identity. He's not the same. He's changed the circle of people in his life, in a good way. Can you believe it? The player who only saw 13 games in 2 seasons with our silver and black, whose off-field issues overshadowed any on-field promise, is now being praised for his focus, his determination, his desire to make up for some time that he lost. It's a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it? To see a player who never quite clicked here, now potentially revitalizing his career elsewhere. with the very coach who drafted him singing his praises from the rooftops. It makes you wonder what could have been, what perhaps we missed, or what circumstances prevented that transformation from happening in the black and silver. While we're dealing with the potential loss of a defensive star and watching a former bust chase redemption far away, there's a new explosive possibility on the horizon, a move that could send shockwaves through the entire NFL and light up our offense like never before. All right, Raider Nation, take a deep breath, because this is where the plot thickens and the excitement absolutely explodes. While we're holding our breath about our defensive anchor and watching a former Flame rekindle his career elsewhere, a bombshell proposal has just dropped that could reshape our entire offense and bring a true superstar to the desert. Imagine this, the Las Vegas Raiders, wielding our draft capital like a weapon, trading for none other than the Washington Commanders' $68 million star receiver, Terry McLaurin. Bleacher Report's Mitch Milani has thrown out the idea, sending our second and fourth round picks to Washington for McLaurin and a seventh rounder. Are you kidding me? A two-time Pro Bowler, a certified WR1 who'd immediately elevate our passing game to elite status. With Jacoby Myers shifting to a more comfortable WR2 role and the phenomenal Brock Bowers dominating at tight end, our offense, led by Geno Smith, would be absolutely electric. McLaurin is reportedly frustrated, skipping minicamp, and seeking an extension the Commanders aren't rushing to give. This is our window, Raider Nation. This is the opportunity to add a legitimate game changer, a player who would strike fear into the hearts of opposing defensive coordinators. We have the cap space, we have the draft picks. This is a no-brainer. The pain of Christian Wilkins' potential absence, the strange narrative of Damon Arnette Jr.'s comeback. It all pales in comparison to the sheer, unadulterated thrill of adding a talent like McLaurin to our arsenal. Can you picture it? Allegiant Stadium, roaring as McLaurin hauls in a game-winning touchdown. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement. It's a declaration that we're here to contend, to dominate, to bring a Lombardi trophy home. Raider Nation, what are you waiting for? Sound off in the comments. Tell us how much you need Terry McLaurin in silver and black. Share this news, scream it from the rooftops, and let the entire NFL know that the Raiders are coming, and we're coming for everything. Will this bold move be the spark that ignites our championship dreams? Only time will tell, Raider Nation, but the Raiders are ready to strike.